Today, we say hello to Jiggy. Hi, Jiggy. And we turn down the volume of the game because it's too loud. Today, we're going to be playing... We're going to be playing... We're going to be playing every... Not today. This week. I'm sorry, I'm already off track. You guys have distracted me already. Typical. This week, we're going to be playing every Donkey Kong Country game. That's 1, 2, 3, Returns, and Tropical Freeze. That's going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, respectfully. And if this bar above me fills up, which it should have already, but it's not, so let me whack it with a hammer and see if that fixes it. Hopefully it continues to work in real time. If this bar fills up, well, we're 10% of the way there, and I haven't even hit A. I'll play Donkey Kong 64 on Saturday. Oh my gosh. Thank you to Steve for the resub. Slowpoke is a gamer for the resub. Elizabeth, I'm sorry, totally not Elizabeth, for the resub. Jiggy for his resub saying, I wanted to pop this and say you're cool and then leave. Bye. Ganon for 300 bits. 100 from Oran. 100 from Hypercole. A bajillion million. 10,000 from Darksport Dawn. Thank you very much. That is very unnecessary. And you know it. I don't need to tell you. You know it's unnecessary, but thank you. Surfing for 300. Duck for 100. Steve for 600. Please. Okay, the bar doesn't auto-update the number. I don't know how to fix that, other than keep it open and hit refresh cache occasionally. I lost my place. Steve for 600. Foxborn for 1,000. Final Two for 500. Ganon for 1,000. Surfing for 247. Interrupting Link says what? He says, that. He says that. Steve for 247 more. Some gay bits. And also Cats for 500. And also... I haven't even explained the month, the week. I'm not used to it not being a month. Lim, thank you for the 1,000 bits. And Absent for 100. I don't know if I can fix it to work in real time, and I don't think I should probably try to do it, but I also am curious. Sorry, but what's curious? He's curious. When his brother gave you that stuff. Anko fan, thank you. Oh, never mind. Don't worry about it. Why didn't it play the whole thing? What just happened? You guys are literally breaking everything, and I haven't even played Donkey... Look, the Wii U's going to take a nap. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Slowpoke. Let me see if I can JavaScript this in 2 seconds. That might have fixed it. That might have made it work in real time. I don't know if it will, but let's see. Nico Blazeman, thank you for 50 bits. Thank you all. I haven't even played the game yet, so. Oh, did it work? Did I do JavaScript live? Steve, your job's obsolete. Nobody worry. I just copy and pasted from one section to the other. Thank you, Ganon, for 303. Want to know something crazy? Okay, I haven't even played the game yet, but I want to talk about JavaScript for a second. You see that number that says 16.91 above me? I got that to appear using my own knowledge and research of JavaScript. I don't write JavaScript. I'm not a developer. I don't do that. I'm not a web developer. Oh no, here comes the web developer. He doesn't want to be, but hi, Arctic. I got the 16.91 to appear successfully, but I couldn't make the percent sign afterwards appear because I don't know syntax at all. And I had to ask Stone Money last night at 4 a.m. How do you put a percentage after it? Thank you, Cole. Oh, by the way, me and Arctic's anniversary is in 4 hours, so I should play Donkey Kong so I can celebrate with him at midnight. Yes, it's plus percent with a little double doppel. You don't have to show off just because you know JavaScript. Thank you, Kiyashi. Oh. Holy crap, dude. Well, would anybody like to play Donkey Kong Country? Because I do. Now it's time for the ultimate test. Will timer work for us today? No, not you, Cranky. Oh my gosh. Serpent. Steve. Thank you. I'm trying to get the game running. Wow. Casey Happy. Thank you. Thank you so much. Why am I playing with the Wii U gamepad? All right. Hold on. We need some lore. Thank you so much. That one made my day. Oh, have people not heard the Yee one? The Yee one's very good. Again, shout outs to Arctic for making those. Ugh. Okay, I don't know how to play the game. I've legitimately not played Donkey Kong Country in a long time. Can you not pick up Diddy in this one? I think that's only in the next game. Select switches. I'm gonna have Arctic make more Link screaming noises in the future, just for your knowledge. But he's a busy lad, so you're gonna have to wait patiently. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to play Donkey Kong Country. All I know is these levels aren't timed, so I can chill out a little bit. Oh, I have some memes for you, Arctic. Yeah, no, Donkey Kong Country music is some of my absolute favorite. It is... The reason I want to do every Donkey Kong is because I've been having like a platformer itch as of late. Oops, I messed up. The way I can fix it. Cool. Or I can go in here. What's in here? Oh! Rhino. I'm a failure. I'm a failure. Oh my gosh. Okay, now things are starting to cool down. Hi, everyone. Happy Monday. I've had a very interesting day. I've been sitting, as part of me and Arctic buying the house, we have to sit through a course which talks about the process of buying a home, which would have been a very useful thing to have gotten before we started buying a home. Because right now it's like choosing a house, and I'm like, we chose. We did that. Why are we getting it? What, 8 days away from owning the house? There's some legitimately good advice in there. Of course there's, especially for people who might not know it, but me and Arctic are kind of smart cookies overall, and most of it's been kind of knowledge. Homeownership is such a milestone. It's a milestone we didn't expect this early, mostly. But, you know, the world's on fire. How about yours? So I'm just going to we're gonna sit around in this house until we'll make no noise and pretend the world doesn't exist. and maybe in 6 to 8 months we can peek our head out and be like, can we go to Korean barbecue now? Can we go eat and bulgogi? 1 preps 2. Me and Arctic still haven't chosen what we want for our anniversary dinner yet. And now that I said the word bulgogi, I'm very biased. But honestly, you know, what do you usually do on an anniversary? Usually you have a nice steak dinner or something. You know, you go out somewhere fancy. Can't do that. Please, sir, just 1 bulgogi. I can imagine the server being asked for 1 bulgogi, just like one molecule. Does Grubhub delivery Korean barbecue? Okay, it does. Although we're in a DoorDash world here, over here on the East Coast. Your anniversary is on my birthday. Well, happy early birthday to you, Rain. That's why I just started Breath of the Wild, just heading to the Zoras. Did I miss something? Also, hi Erica, how are you? We order in and watch stupid movies on ours. We have to watch the final Lord of the Rings movie, but that's like a 10-hour commitment or something, so. Sure, come on over. Beats talking to myself. I gotta make a cranky voice. I'm talking about when games were games. Oh God. 3 lives and 3 continues. That's all we had. You know, I was never about the OK Boomer meme, but games never looked like this when I was a lad. And we were much better off in those days as well. This is me now, playing this game. Bet you thought this was 64-bit, eh, boy? I've got a little more gameplay in my little finger than you got in this whole game. The crafty Croctopus Corners is crock of collectibles and coral cake. I'm out of here. Someone once told me the world is gonna roll me. MC's back with his 90s stories. The 90s were a wonderful time when like home video was in standard ratio. And you had to rewind. Dude, I remember that there were people that people would ask legitimately, how do you rewind a DVD? And it was one of those moments of, oh no. I'm glad we live in the future times where people are just more confused. Like, what's the, like the, oh, the image of like, it's from like Kids React or something, that the Fine Brothers show of like, a 10-year-old holding a Game Boy and trying to touch the screen and turning it on and being like, where's the color? And I'm like, that back in my day, we were grateful for our 5 pixels and our green glows. Imagine just trying to describe a 5 1/4 floppy disk to a preteen. Is that the big ones that I had for my Mac when I was a kid? Like, we had a Mac with one of those disc readers, I think. Was it Mac? I'm pretty sure. It was like a very early Mac that had a reader for that. I remember there was like Pirates for it. The game Pirates? I don't know nothing. I might be lying. You know how much behind the scenes content I watched on the Fellowship Extended DVD? No spoilers for Lord of the Rings, because while I know how it basically ends, I don't know all the character details of Lord of the Rings. I've been luckily like not extremely spoiled, so I'm excited to see where everything ends up. I have a favorite character, but I'm not going to reveal who they are because somebody's gonna be like, they die, and I'm gonna be like, oh, good to know. Yeah, no, I've never watched Lord of the Rings. Man, as a kid, I watched Harry Potter. Harry Potter was all we had. You turn the corner, Harry Potter. Go somewhere else, Harry Potter. Every movie was Harry Potter. If it wasn't Harry Potter, it was a VHS tape that I had taped over, which previously had a movie on it, like a TV movie that my mom had like recorded. which is illegal, I think. But you know, all those were recorded over with episodes of Survivor by the time I got to be this age. You know, I have some VHS tapes that are like recordable out in my living room. If we pop them in, I wonder what episodes of Survivor we would find. That's what I wonder. Speaking of no spoilers, I started watching the VOD of Shadow's recent playthrough of The Last of Us. I've never seen gameplay of it before. Yeah, the original Last of Us is really good. I don't want to talk about Last of Us 2 too much because I haven't been spoiled on it, surprisingly. And I don't know if I'm going to play it anytime soon. But I really love the original, so I might go back and play it. Professional review of the OK Boomer meme. It was harmless at first, and then it kind of got to be like kind of mean at sometimes, and so I'd give it like a 2 out of 10. Bluster Kong, the greatest character from the TV show. I hated Bluster Kong, Juker. My professional review is him. He was like a 3. Can you comment on the release of macOS Big Sur? Yeah, for those who didn't watch the Apple Developer Conference today, they announced a number of things. Updates for iOS, updates for watchOS, but also macOS, because they are doing some cool things with, they're making their own chipsets now for the Mac. Like the ones that they use in the iPad and we put in the Mac. But more importantly than that, they've revealed the next Mac OS name, and it's called Big Sur, which, you know, just by name is amazing. No, not S-U-R. Ignore S-U-R. No. S-I-R. Now, Galaxy Brain. The dancing pallbearers meme. Oh, the coffin dance thing. I haven't seen it. I've seen thumbnails of it, but I've never bothered to click on it because I didn't care. 3 out of 10. Review Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild's a 10 out of 10 game. I've given my reasons for it before, and I have an entire episode of ZZZZZZZ where I review it with Campy. But there's a lot of news we got to talk about today, everybody. So we have to step through it. So we have Mac OS, which is now called Big Sur, which is full of great memes. I died. Really died right there. And also there was a Smash announcement today, so we need to take things a little bit slower. Well, okay, we'll talk about Smash. People want me to talk about Smash. They announced Min Min from ARMS is joining the Smash Brothers roster in a wonderful video from Sakurai's living room, which was exemplary cleaned. I gotta wonder if he like how much cleaning required beforehand, or if he's just like a very tidy person overall. He seems like a guy who would be very tidy, but you know, even the most tidy people have Cheetos out sometimes. Now, I'm not saying Sakurai eats Cheetos, but he might have had a Taco Bell wrapper out, you know? Oh, that's fine. This is Donkey Kong Country right here, man. This is the stuff, the good stuff, the only stuff. I have a great announcement to tell you guys. I gave Breath of the Wild a second chance, and boy, am I glad I did. Changed my views, Zelda. Blue Bokoblins and Moblins are jerks, however, and now I'm scared of Guardians. Take it one step at a time. The cool thing about Breath of the Wild is things that are scary early on in the game become easier later on. Darkness. No, the music in Donkey Kong Country is so good. One of the reasons why I love these games so much and why I wanted to do a week of just playing only Donkey Kong Country is, as far as platformers go, this series is one of the most consistently good. No, not the series, the Siri. Go, no, not the series, not the Siri. She woke up. He wanted to talk to me. No, no, not my, no, not you. My phone went off, my iPhone, and then my iPad went off. They heard me talking about Apple. Professional review of the Donkey Kong Country songs. Oh, I have to finish my review of Sakurai's living room. It's an 8 out of 10. It looks like a robot lives there. Get some Cheeto wrappers out and we're good to go. Donkey Kong Country songs. I don't remember them. The doo-doo-boo-doo coming after you. But, oh man, they're on the tip of my earbud. There's like one song that's kind of a banger. Hold on. Pen Dragon, thank you for 1,500 bits. I like that unicorn. Wow, that's actually really good. Where's the one song? It's like Donkey Kong is in the forest. There's too many songs in this. Oh my god, I didn't know there was this many. I give it overall an 8 out of 10. Oh my god! Ah! That was the loudest thing in the known universe. Okay, you guys can look those up, because one, you can't hear them. Two, they're the loudest thing that I've ever heard in my life. I'm gonna play this cool level now. These levels were some of my favorite, even though they were hard like platforming as a kid. They looked cool. You know, in the cartoon Donkey Kong has like an amazing voice. Like am I about to have a realization that I was attracted to Donkey Kong's voice in the cartoon? I think I'm about to have a realization right now. It was really good. Don't MCGS at me about that. A good singer is, you know, it's nice to hear. I want that. Kong. So this, what's it called? Frog? He's very hard to control. I don't like it very much. I can't hear the music without thinking of the banana bumper from Coliseum 2. I'm nobody's hero. That sounds like a... That's a whole level skip? I forgot that was a whole level skip. Whoops. Do you guys want me to do that actual level? Because that's like has a banger song in it. Let's do Minecart Carnage. Is this 100% or just any percent? Just any percent. Mostly because Donkey Kong Country 1 doesn't really have 100% stuff. DKC 2 does though, and 3. And Returns to Tropical Freeze, but as the series goes on, the 100% stuff becomes more obnoxious. So I'm not doing any of those. I didn't know that was there. I thought you just died. No. MC is a Donkey Kong Country professional. I'm a professional. You guys, any old boys in chat who remember that I did a skit where Zach was a home inspector called The Inspector? Hog. Now that I've actually seen a home inspector, I can verify that that was actually not terribly inaccurate. Just goofy. That guy always tries to get you. There, I did it. How's the sound, everybody? Is it okay? Made it look easy? Oh no! I died in one crumbling. Remember when I did all of Minecart Carnage, only taking one hit? And then I died by one Kremling. Does anybody remember that? It was so long ago. I barely remember it. Ancient history, as far as I'm concerned. Oh, that guy gets me. It's been so long since I played DKC, man. Like, I used to play, this used to be a game that I would play, like, you know, once every 2 months, at least. But as time has gone along, I've just, you know, I've had a lot of other games to play, a lot more Zelda in my life. It's been a lot more Zelda in my life, so. Oh. Con. Oh, I have a lot of stories. So Min Min in Smash, I honestly didn't know what to expect from that. I, first of all, don't really care about ARMS. The game reviewed kind of okay, and it never had really seemed to get into the Nintendo culture the way that Splatoon did, even though it was very transparently kind of like Nintendo's bid to be like, oh wow, Splatoon actually did well. Maybe we should do more original IPs again. And then ARMS didn't do so well. It has a community. It does have a community though. So like, you know, there are plenty of people who are excited for Min Min, but not as many as, you know, the Splatoon one. So you know, ARMS is the type of game that I wish they gave another shot, and like, I feel like they could do better with it. My son loves ARMS. That's good. No, and I'm sure it has a, you know, like I said, a big fan base. It's a cool game. ARMS sold over 2 million. That's pretty damn well. Okay, but you know, sales doesn't always equal critical acclaim, and it also doesn't mean extended support and appreciation. Like Splatoon sold well and is still being played pretty dang actively even after the Splatfests have ended. While ARMS, I don't know how true that is. You know, I'm not Nintendo. I don't have their sales data here present with me. Actually, I do. No, I don't. That's where I bust out a spreadsheet that you guys didn't know I had. Dude, this level's kind of awesome. Ow, ow, ow. I'm just not a fighting game, so it didn't interest me. The thing is, that's what makes ARMS a really weird game. It seems like it's fighting game for people who don't like fighting games, and a party game for people who don't like party games. I don't know. It's very weird. Like, it's not like a really good fighter, but it's also not a really good like party game. I don't know. It's exactly mediocre. Like Smash is supposed to be for casuals. Well, Smash is a really wide appeal type of game because you can play it very casually and for fun, but it also has obviously a big competitive community. I have Nintendo sales data. Yeah. So I don't know, but I'm excited for Min Min regardless. One, just because it makes the cast more unique. It does add a little bit of power to the roster in terms of ARMS being something that Nintendo might do more with in the future. But we'll have to see on that one. We have no way of knowing what they're going to do in the future. Big man. Big, watch out, everybody. It's Big Sir. The new Mac OS. Whoa! Huh. I'm in. I scanned the Matrix, dude. You seem to be describing Pokken, which is except Pokken is legit a good fighting game. Yeah. But you're right in that, you know, Pokken is like, I mean, you know, the very concept of it, you know, it's very easy to see why people would be all fussy about it, in that it's Tekken, but it's not Tekken, and it's a Pokemon game, but it's not a Pokemon game. You know, it's like, well, who's the market here? I don't know. The answer is Pokemon fans who want more intense gameplay experiences. On. That is not how you dismount. Ah! Nice on. This game is nothing but a nostalgia hit right now. Ong! We got Ong, everybody. That's the name of the kid from Avatar, right? Ong. Aang. Ong. Reminds me of Stand and Stond. Nintendo just never seems to do directs anymore. It's a unique year. We don't know what the future will be, Slowpoke. But it does seem like Nintendo directs are gone at least for a while. This guy's name is Neki. And his stage is called Neki's Nuts. Because he spits out nuts. And he's also crazy. Well, they look like almonds. True. Vulture culture. All right, low-key opinion here about Donkey Kong Country. I like these forest stages, like these jungle stages, more than the original, like the ones we saw in World 1. I like the style more. Even though the music in the other ones is iconic, this song is really good. Let's take a second to appreciate it, shall we? No, shh, not you, shh, Donkey Kong. Why is my room not blue? I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Good song. All right. So this one we have to bounce on the clap traps without getting clap trapped. Well, that's fun. All right, back we go. Coming through, don't mind me. Carrying a barrel. Those little birds, those are the bane of my existence. I don't like those guys. Never have, never will. I have a couple questions. Why are there so many birds in Donkey Kong Country that Donkey Kong hates? And secondly, why do they just fly in circles like this? Don't they know that they're birds and they can fly anywhere? What is their motivation for helping K. Rool? I don't know the answers to these questions. They are jerk birds. They don't need a reason. Birds are cool. On. They're working for Karul. They're just defending their own habitat. Are they working for Karul, or are they just defending their own habitat? Very, very, very true. Maybe they just hate this monkey coming into their house. Now time for Treetop Town. These stages have a really good theme as well. The backgrounds in these are some of my favorite backgrounds in all of like the Super Nintendo. Like it just like look how detailed they are for, you know, being simple parallax backgrounds. Like they did not have to do that much effort, but they really did. And it creates an atmosphere unlike any other like Donkey Kong Country level. You never understood this level? What don't you understand? It's a treetop. It's Endor. Yeah, it's Endor from Star Wars. K.O. Almost died. See that banana down there? Don't trust its lies. How did the beavers get up there? They're beavers. They chewed through the tree. Come on. Come on now. First grade, SpongeBob. A good thing I had the fail-safe right there. Okay, good thing I got this barrel through. Uh-oh. I wonder how many times I've done that in my life. Probably more than 30. Have you ever noticed that the Kremling's eyebrows pop off when you stomp on them? No. I want to... I mean, they kind of go up, do they? Odd. I feel a little bad beating up these beavers after becoming a fan of CJ and Animal Crossing. And they're like just CJ's brothers. Want that. Oh, here we go. Now this is the stuff, the good stuff, the only stuff. Boom! I missed my G. Remember, since CJ is a streamer, he says log champ and loggers. Log champ. So you gotta wonder if you know, people are saying, okay, that's just, you know, that's just Endor, like the Treetop Village or the Ewok Village. Then my question is, who did George Lucas steal that from? Because there's no way that George Lucas was the first person to think of Treetop Village. I mean, Swiss Family Robinson, didn't they build a like, not a village, but like a whole multi-suite home or something in a tree? Am I thinking of the right abandoned family on a beach? Peter Pan? Peter Pan! Thank you. Already. Tarzan cereals? Why are we talking about cereal? I didn't know there was Tarzan cereal. I ate all my Frosted Flakes. It's unrelated. I'm just kind of mad about it because they're quite delicious. Are you saying that George Lucas isn't a creative genius? You know, I give George Lucas more credit than most people do. He might not be like a creative like legend, like John Williams is a creative legend. You know, if we want to make a creative legend from the Star Wars series, John Williams, that man has made he's got it all in his dang brain. But, you know, okay. George Lucas is good. Very far from bad. George Lucas is a level 5 out of a 8 creative. He's not a good dialogue writer. I hate sand. No milk for cereal till tomorrow. No, I see it's bad. No. George Lucas has a lot of things going for him. He's a very good writer, and I mean, even if you're not like a fan of like Star Wars, you know, the man did more than Star Wars. He did some other pretty dang notable things. But you know, I think he's. And man, imagine if you were George Lucas, you made Star Wars, and then you were like, I want to make more Star Wars. I think I have more stories to tell. And everybody was like, no, don't. You don't know how to do Star Wars. And he was the guy. Like, obviously, it's a whole team. It's a whole, movie production. And, he wasn't the director on the original trilogy. He was just, But, like, just imagine. He's like, just being told, no, you don't know how to do Star Wars. And he's like, but I did Star Wars. I've Star Wars more than any of you buckos. Not saying other people can't do Star Wars better, but within his rights to do as much as he dang pleases. Woo! Woo! We did it. That was fun. That was a fun level. I continue to be blown away by MC's ability to chat about random subjects, free chat, and play what would be considered to be super challenging games with casual aplomb. Well, I'm impressed by your use of the word aplomb. Yoo-hoo, Honey Kong. Honey Kong, don't you dare. I'm happily girlfriended. At least Diddy is. Microphone Fiend, thank you very much for your resub. Thank you all very much. Today's been a crazy day, by the way, for bits and everything. So the bit goal that's above me to play DK64 on Saturday, I made it in judgment of how many hours I was probably gonna play Donkey Kong this week, and I expected to probably hit around the 50% mark during Donkey Kong Country Returns. So we're 1,000% ahead of schedule. So did he has a girlfriend? Dixie Kong. We'll be seeing her tomorrow. AKA my favorite Kong. Dixie Kong is my favorite Kong. I love her so much. I really gotta stop dying to random Kremlings. I thought those two were siblings. Nope, boyfriend, girlfriend. Which makes me very sad that she hasn't been in many games recently. That he's been all alone. Professional review Dixie Kong. It's a little bit preemptive, but she has the best ability out of all the Kongs in all the games. She has a cool design. You could probably beat up Donkey Kong with one hand tied behind her back. And also, I think she's rad. She gets a 10 out of 10. You know what? Screw you, dude. These orangutans are legitimately awful. Some of the worst enemies in all of Donkey Kong Country. There's evil Kongs. Whoa. Can we keep a tracker of how many times MC starts singing along to the music? Because it's gonna be a lot. Especially tomorrow. DKC2 soundtrack is like powerful. What's up, Boom? Welcome. The music is so good though. That's the problem. Professional reviews, Treetop Villages. I don't like ladders. Ladders kind of scare me, so if there was a Treetop Village that also had like a manual elevator, I'd give it probably an 8 out of 10. In design, though, a solid 9.3. I'm counting this as singing one. Man, I almost started whistling. I was breathing in time to the music. So we start a singing jar. Too much power. It's only gonna probably continue through the until Returns, because Returns and Tropical Freeze, I don't really know those soundtracks well enough to hum. Yeah, Aquatic Ambiance is not only one of the best tracks in this game, it's one of gaming's top 100 music pieces. Absolutely. Up there with Dire Dire Docks. I am not as much of a fanboy for Dire Dire Docks as other people are. It's good. I'm not gonna go be out here slamming it or nothing, but you know, I would give Dire Dire Docks probably in the 9.2 range rather than this, which would probably be up closer to 10. This would be like in the 9.8 range or something. Is this a speed run? No, that's just a timer to keep track for. Ah, got me. Literally the last obstacle. We're keeping track of just how long it takes me to beat the games. What's the best video game song? We're actually still working on that, Darkness. I have a thing where I'm going to be ranking all the VGM songs. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What? Oh my God. I'm so... What the heck? Erica, Jared, both of you, Tia. I love Erica and Tia and Jared and the 8-bit drummer. All four of them are my favorite people. Thank you so much. That is very, very, very generous of you and completely unnecessary. So thank you. Thank you very much. I hope you, I'm glad you enjoyed the alert. And thank you for the happy anniversary wishes. That's very appreciated. Do I hear a Revive Dead meme? I love it. Man, on the Super MC Gamer channel, memes don't die. They're given new life. Wow. Sorry, this is my nervous rub I sometimes do. You'll notice when I'm emotional, I'm trying not to be super emotional. I do this. Thank you. Oh. If you're interested in learning more about music, I recommend the music Super Mario, How Nintendo Copied America. It goes into quite a bit. It's fascinating. That's actually a good recommendation. If you're on the Discord limb there, it'd be nice if you could like send that in the subscriber channel so I can bookmark it later. Wow. I shouldn't take it as a sign of people being very... Jared, thank you. I shouldn't take it as a sign of people being super generous that I should have made the goal higher. But I'm having doubts that this is going to be an all-week type of goal. I think that in like 2 or 3 days, I'm going to be like, uh-oh. Thursday and Friday are going to roll around with Returns and Tropical Freeze, which are much longer games. I'm going to be like, okay, well, we hit the goal. Maybe we can have a goal to write and compose our own DK rap or something. I don't know. Thank you, Jared. I appreciate you. If the memes don't die, or when are we gonna spin the MCG duck? Please don't spin me. I am playing a video game. Oh, I've watched every video gaming historian. You might be saying, MC, you've watched a lot of gaming historian. No, I literally have no more videos on his channels that I haven't seen. I've watched some of them multiple times. I love the documentaries he's done. And like, you know, that's a big commitment because his, by the way, I'd like to apologize to anybody who's watching on a low bit rate. Your stream is completely obliterated by the snow, I bet. I died. I don't know if 6,000 bit rate's enough to keep up with the snow particles. This is one of the very hard stages in the game. Like, this isn't like the top 5 hardest stages, I would say. Just because of the snow effect. And the barrels that do the full 360. Very difficult. I don't remember this level. Don't remember getting this far. This level's a hard one. It's one that I would block out of my memory if I had the ability to. See, so this type of environment in the game, I would want to live in this type of environment, except I'd never want to go outside. I would love this world if I could be in a cabin in the background, you know? Oh, I don't like this. Ugh. Ugh. I'm scared. I'm really scared. No! Hard level. Yes. Oh, is somebody queuing me in chat to give an explanation about video bitrate? Oh, I thought the day would never come. So many people, when they start streaming, they learn that they have to set their stream to a certain bit rate. And it's usually a number somewhere between, yeah, I would say most common would be 1,500 and 6,000. And that's usually determined by what upload speed you have. So for example, I'm on, you know, gigabit internet. I can go as high as I want, but Twitch usually doesn't play well with anything above 6,000. It can handle it apparently, but you know, it's not recommended. Oh my God. But what that bit rate is how many, we can essentially describe it as I am taking a tube. Do I have a visual reference? Okay. Imagine this Coca-Cola bottle and it's filled with gel. The bit rate is this right here, the opening of the bottle. So however big this is how much video data can get through at a time, how much gel. And so however big this is determines how much of my gel can come out at one time. This might not be the best, but there's an infinite supply of gel. So the big thing is, if we're transmitting a lot of video data and the hole is too small, it's going to result in the stream being compressed. This is not the best explanation, but confetti and snow particles and stuff make a lot of video data because all the pixels are moving all over the place, which is why when you see videos of like snow and that have been uploaded at a low bit rate, they'll look all crappy. Yeah, Tom Scott has definitely a good video, but you know what? I'm not Tom Scott. I'm a man with a bottle. So you're telling me we're not getting enough Coke gel? Yeah, because I literally can't fit any, like, no, to get the full quality, I'd have to give you more Coke gel, but I can't give you any more Coke gel because I only have a certain bottle opening. And Twitch even has limits to how much bottle opening I can give you. Please note that bitrate has nothing really to do with resolution. Very interesting. I mean, it does, but. Coca-Cola Jello? I would eat that on stream and then dislike it. We did it, everyone. That was really hard. That was really hard. The snow is really slippery. Hey. Thank you very much, Axie. I posted the Tom Scott video in Discord for those who are curious. Well, there you go. What's up, Moochie-ellish? Moochie-ellis? Moochie-licious. Moochie-licious. Got it. Ice Cavern. This level has some good music too. I mean, okay, I'm gonna stop saying that. It's Donkey Kong Country. I'm gonna state one big, the music's good here, and that applies to the rest of the week. Ow. B. This Ice Cavern versus Ocarina of Time Ice Cavern. This one has harder platforming. And I actually really like Ice Cavern and Ocarina of Time. It's a short and sweet mini dungeon. I like it more than Bottom of the Well. So I would say this one gets a higher ranking. Professional reviews don't really work as comparisons because I can't give a score to both. I like this one a little bit more though. Just a little bit. I want to go up. Oh! Hey! Oh! Let's go. What is that song? Hey! Oh! Let's go! Hey! Oh! Let's go! What is that song? What is that? Help me. Help me, chat. I need the Ramones. We're the kids in America. Whoa! Thank you. Thank you all. That's what I wanted. Actually, that's maybe not. What? I don't even know what I was singing anymore. You know what? Never mind, chat. It doesn't matter. Blitzkrieg Bop? Are you sure it wasn't Kids in America? You put the song on your stream one stream. Dude, I don't remember nothing. I don't remember yesterday. I want that. Hog. I don't know, it's from Tony Hawk. Is it in Tony Hawk? Blitzkrieg Bop sounds like a DKC stage. Yeah, you're right. Hoggers. It was during every Mario in May. See, I don't remember anything that's happened in the last 5 seconds. I already don't even remember what song I was singing that I was asking you, do you know what song this is? I've already forgotten. Oh, what's this? It's bird time! I forgot how to fly. Oh, I understand. You're supposed to only get that at the end. The +2 is for later on. You may have got mixed up with Kids in America, as there was a kids movie that played both of them. I believe Jimmy Neutron. Really? Hey! Oh! Let's go! And then it's the Ramones. Rock and roll. Do you guys know that service? I forget what it's called. There's like probably actually like 30 of them. That like will hear a song and it knows what you're like playing. Like it can like listen to like 2 seconds of music and it's like, oh, you're listening to We Will Rock You, which I could do too. I don't need it to be a robot for that. All right, you know what? Simmer down. Sit down, bird. Siri, Shazam, Soundhound. Yeah, all those type of things. You know what I want? I want that, but I want it to be permanently embedded in my head. Now, I know what you must be saying, MC. That sounds like you just need to listen to more music and use your brain. No. I want a chip in my head that if I start thinking of a song, it'll like display in my vision, like a heads-up display being like, you're thinking of Kids in America. You wouldn't want that. How do you know what I want? I want to get over this. Professional review of the extended Kong family. Candy's okay. I mean, I like there being a lot of Kongs. I wanna rockin'. Screw me. I wouldn't want that because the HUD would be changing every 5 seconds. Give me two. Maybe we can like. Maybe I can blink, and I'll shut it off. You know. Oh, Sab's gonna get me one. It's okay, guys. We don't need to worry anymore. Sab's gonna get me one. Thanks, Sab. Thank you for developing some AI technology for me real quick. You know, just a quick neural network for fun. Can't see nothing. There's a man up here. There's a man up here. Oh, I'm so lucky. Gee. Sure is boring around here. I won. Blink once to turn it on. Blink 4,000 times to turn it off. No problem. Actually, that hurts. Bomb, be sure to check out @Zeldathons on Twitter and Instagram, Zeldathon, for Zeldathon news. The answer is we have not yet announced a postponement date, although things are going well on that. And I should have done more work on it today, but it turns out buying a house takes up a lot of time, so I've been a little busy at the moment. Yeah, we're back to the banger. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. I mean, a banger is just a good song that makes you excited, man. Right? I don't think a banger has to be like, wow, wow. It's a softer. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Good man coming at me. So the song slaps, it's a banger. Okay, I'm done talking about this. Ah. Dude, lo-fi artists hear this song and they start like going crazy, dude. They slap their MIDI controller with extreme power. They're like, finally, my moment. A viber. I don't think I like that actually. Yeah, I don't think I like a vibe. I legit sleep to lo-fi every night. I wonder if I can make lo-fi filters on my foobar, so that way every song just sounds lo-fi. I mean, all it is put in a dang like dang high pass filter on it, slowing down the tempo by a little bit. Uh-oh. I always die by one of these guys, and I think that's the one. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, no. King. Educate us in music, MC. Low pass filter. Thank you. That's all I got for you today. Can't see nothing. I can see something. See a big man. What's that guy's name? Clump? Ooh. Low pass filter gamer. Yeah, that's me. That croc is thick. Oh, now this man. Woo! That other guy's sick. He's what's the term? Jacked. Yeah, I figured it out. Oh, banana. I failed. That is not the word I was looking for, bomb, but thank you. That's an entirely different thing, I'm pretty sure. They kind of look real dumb, don't they, though? And they kind of waddle. And they waddles away. Waddle, waddle. This chat concerns me sometimes. You know what they say? You know what they say? I'm sorry, the sound effect. Oh. Funky, absolutely not. Rope bridge, no, that's my jam. This level is just set in a palette swap. Why do I either like be a god and beat the entire level, or alternatively just die at the first available like obstacle? I'm either the best or the worst, nothing in between. What is this? What the heck? Do-do-do-do-doop. Ba-da-da-da-doop. Ba-da-doop, ba-da-deep, ba-da-doop, ba-da-doop. Bop-bop-bop. I didn't even get the frog. You ever like miss a frog? I miss my frog. Happy Frog Monday. Friday. You're the best at being the worst. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, the frog's name is Winky, isn't it? Winky the frog? Could be worse. Well, you know what they say. I've imagined art of that moment in my head, in my head, which is me going, well, you know what they say, and then the next, like, it's a two panel comic. You know what they say, you know, very nice looking MC followed up by me just turning into a croc going. Okay, I'm gonna stop thinking about this now because it's making me chuckle too much. What's up, Dill? Dude, I love pickles. And I know that has nothing to do... Okay, it's because I said hi to Dill. And I started thinking about pickles. And I said I love pickles, except I don't like them on my sandwiches. I don't like them on the side of my sandwiches. Do you know when I like pickles? Sorry to ditch Yoshi. I like pickles exactly in one circumstance. when they are provided to me solo in a jar at slightly colder than room temperature. That's how I like pickles. No, my ride. Okay. I like my pickles cold, spear cut, and something else. I could not read. I had to. What? Where am I? What? Swordfish. 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 What's his name? Engard. Engard the swordfish. Oh, this section made me anxious as a kid because I didn't like the red background. I thought I was swimming in blood. Oh, wait, I have to like swim through here, right? There's like secrets. Where are the secrets? There's only one secret? Three. Why does that say three? Cool. A place nearby makes spicy fried pickles in the grate. I've talked on stream about how there was a place that me and my friends used to go to that served fried banana pepper rings, and I was the only one who ever really got them, but I really loved them, and I miss them every day. Oh, big jump, dude. Got me. That sounds amazeballs. I'm glad. I'm glad that somebody appreciates them. Somebody showed me, like, linked me to, like, some that I could buy, but I never bothered to look them up. I love pickles that come on the side with Korean barbecue. I don't know what pickles you're talking about, but I mean there's Korean food that pickles with. Sport peppers are very underrated food. What is a sport pepper? Wiki 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 wee. What is a sport pepper? I don't know what that is. Hot dog pepper. I still don't know what you're talking about. What's a hot dog pepper? You can't pepper fry a hot dog. The small ones. That doesn't help me. Are we talking about banana peppers or jalapenos or? I don't think that sport peppers are a thing. Like on Chicago dogs? What makes the dogs different in Chicago? They all say woof, don't they? Hey, boom. Thank you for gifting us sub to Wiki Wiki Wee. Hold on. Sport pepper. Oh. What the heck are those? I want to eat them. Bomb, be nice. That was mean. They're trying to help me out. And also partially I'm trolling a little bit. I didn't know what they were until I saw that image, but I've seen those before. I've seen those before. I can safely say I don't know what they taste like, though. So these levels here in Kremkrock Industries are some of my favorite in the game, absolutely. They are real good. How's the ring going? The ring. Fine. Usual. Oh. Wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be nice? It's Creme Croc? I thought it was Creme Rock. It really might be. I meant run. Oh, I was just confused. Run's going fine. It's really not a speed run or anything. I'm just playing. But overall, it's going fine. I love Donkey Kong Country, so this is like the type of game that I could play and just kind of like chill with. It does require... Oh, I forgot the order on that. I want whatever this is hiding. Hog. I mean, it's technically a speedrun. Technically, but I'm not going to compete with my own time in the future. Trick, track, trek. I think this is a hard level. Yeah, this level is one of the more annoying ones. There's one's that is a little harder later on, but this one's definitely not easy by any means of the imagination. You messed up Kakariko and Chocobo? What did you call Kakariko? I guess that's a chat-wide question. Did anybody else say Kakariko in a different way? I missed the third K, so is Kakario? I don't know that brother. I know Mario, Luigi, Wario. I don't know Kakario. Mississippi. Carrot Cake Village. Okay, I like Carrot Cake Village. Kakarot Village.
Kakarot, why are you in this village? Oh, it's named after you. You must be a great Saiyan person. Proton John.
Proton John. Oh, that was Proton John who said Carrot Cake Village. Thank you, John, for saying Carrot Cake Village. And thank you, Boom, for gifting a sub over to John. Appreciate you. I'll do the big man. The big man got me. MC, how do you feel about Captain Falcon being Vegeta? It was actually really cool that Sakurai gave a little bit of voice actor history. Voice actors are pretty respected in Japan, but they also don't get like the same recognition in the US. So it was kind of cool that he mentioned like, yeah, you know this guy who does Captain Falcon's voice, that we recorded his voice exactly once? He's also freaking Vegeta. I think that's a really cool piece of trivia. I think there's a lot of, okay, roll through them. There's a lot of other favorite like Zelda mispronunciations that I hear a lot. Kokiri. I've heard Cockery before, and I'm like, meet me at the Cockery. I don't know. There's a lot of weird ones. I've heard the biggest offender to me is Faeror as the third goddess, when it's more supposed to be like Furore or Farore. If you're more Japanese with it. But I like Carrot Cake Village. Who knows what I called things as a kid? I wish I Let's Played as a kid. Okay, this man's gonna kill me. Phi and Navi are mispronounced a lot. I don't know about Navi because it's navigation. But Phi is pronounced Fee a lot by people. Which I was kind of okay with Fee, like even though I didn't agree until Hyrule Warriors came out, and then I was like, ooh, we got a canon pronunciation on the board, my friends. I don't know. Furore is a hard one. I used to call her Faeror or something when I was a kid, and then I grew up. I don't know. You know, I really gotta say I'm really happy that I chose to do DKC this week because these games are so good. I got bit by a snake in the monkey butt. Monkey butt is something that I have not said. I don't think ever, but if I did say it, it was probably when I was below the age of 7. I really tried to kill the snake with the barrel. If John's still around, I want to make sure he knows that he should be very proud of me. I've been, okay, not currently, but over the past couple months, I've been being a good video game collector, buying games that I have yet to play, but games that look really nice on my shelf that I find really interesting, especially because I've been trying to bolster my game show game collection lately. So I'm getting like the different varieties of Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy, The Feud. As a game collector, you should not be proud of being a game collector. We're doing our home insurance stuff since we're buying the house, and I'm definitely having a moment of how much value is this collection? This is a terrible thing because I had to look at the numbers. I had to face facts. See you later, DK. Did you get Concentration on the NES? I have not. I watched The Weakest Link yesterday because I forgot how good of a dang game show that was. The fact that it like was just a very basic trivia show, but it had like a really good host that was snarky. And then I read more about the behind the scenes and the actual host, and I kind of went, which seems to happen a lot nowadays. Someone out there has to collect the games. I love lots of stories about game collectors who like started to take their hobby and do more with it, like the Video Game History Museum. I believe it's in Texas, Houston, perhaps. I love those type of things. I'm not saying I want to start a video game museum. I don't have the care for that. But you know, having your own little museum, your own little private collection. I envy John a lot when I see his like webcam, because I'm like, man, that guy, if he's like, I want to play this game, it's like this. There you are. When I do that, I just look at Princess Peach amiibo. So I like getting my collection more full. I know the one thing I started thinking about a lot was there was a Scott the Woz video on video game collecting, which was fairly good. But the one thing I liked about it is he talked about how he started to collect games that like were like the all-stars for each system, even if he hadn't like played them before. Shouldn't be alive, dude. So I definitely want to start doing that, I think. Like, even though I want to play Metal Gear and I haven't really played it ever, I would really want to get all the Metal Gear games. So when the time comes and I'm ready to play it, it's not about if, it's about when. I think I need to stop talking and start playing. It's a favorite gag of mine. Why don't you get digital? Turns on webcam and shows collection. I've become a digital boy as of late. The Switch makes it too convenient, and I start to get feelings about it. Like, Clubhouse Games is a great example, where I was like, I want to get this physical, and then it like had like, it was going to take like 5 days to come in stock, and I was like, oh, I want to play Clubhouse Games now, and then I was ashamed by myself. That's fine. You know, Clubhouse Games is not something I need physically. Even if, you know, magically the Nintendo eShop went offline forever, I'd be okay without Clubhouse Games for a while until I could hunt down a copy. Is this on the SNES online service? No, I'm playing on my Wii U right now. See? I blame you. I blame me. I'll always prefer physical, but at least lately, especially with like the coronavirus, I've been like, I don't know. There's a lot more delays with shipping. There's a lot more delayed stuff, and I've become lazy, which I don't want to be. The worst part is I live... Okay, it's not like the worst part. It's actually a very good thing. But I live like less than 15 minutes from a very, very, very good game store for collectors. Like, they have everything. And if they don't have it, they will soon. Like, I've seen copies of Earthbound, like, chilling there. Some with box. And I'm just like, wow. They're that type of store. But you know, I have to limit myself there. And usually I go there and I buy a bunch of funny shovelware and show them on stream. I've only seen one box copy of Earthbound, to be fair, but there have been Earthbound carts, like loose carts. Deal or No Deal for the PS2. I don't think that exists. I think Deal or No Deal is only on the Wii and the DS. And PC. All right. Even copies of Xenogear? Let me check. They have a good website. Because they're mostly an online store. Xenogears. Xenogears PlayStation. Currently out of stock. They're out of stock. But if you want a Xenogears action figure for $62.95, we're in business, my friends. Oh. The Deal or No Deal game system. Is there a plug and play Deal or No Deal? If there is, I need it yesterday. Did I ever tell you guys about my dream about Deal or No Deal? I don't know if I did. Regardless, I'm going to tell you anyway. I had a dream like a couple weeks ago, or maybe like a week and a half ago, where I met Howie Mandel. We were at the beach. It was a very crowded beach, and I was very concerned about coronavirus in my dream. But, you know, I was in a dream, so I stopped caring pretty quick. And I met Howie Mandel, and I pitched to him my new game show. And by pitching him, I mean, I like went into a simulation of it in my dream, where it was called like Deal or Trick instead of Deal or No Deal. And instead of the banker who like lives up in a box, you know, in the game, Deal or No Deal, there's the trickster, played by Keegan-Michael Key, by the way. Very important that it's Keegan-Michael Key. So when you open up your cases and it goes to, you know, usually they call up the banker, instead Howie calls up the trickster. And like, instead of it being like a mysterious shadow figure, it's just Keegan-Michael Key who just is telling jokes, and he's having a party up in the box with a bunch of people. And he basically says, all right, this is my offer to you, but if you say no deal, I'm going to play a trick. And like, the one I had was like, he turned like the like the 100,000 spot into a box of Cheetos. So instead of winning $100,000, if you got it, you just get a box of Cheetos, and that'd be what you won. Or like he could like duplicate the $1 million, but one of them was fake or something. Was my idea of deal or trick. And I don't know if it'd be a good game show, but all I know is when I finished my pitch to Howie Mandel about it, he said he had to go to the bathroom, and the bathroom was Twitch Prime only. So I don't know what happened after that, really, because he went to the Twitch Prime only bathroom. And also I wasn't allowed in, even though I have Twitch Prime. I surrender. Oh, I got killed. What's up, Taki Rush? Okay, that concept sounds neat. It could use with some refinement for sure, but I don't think it's a bad idea. I remember being very, very upset because I really had to go to the bathroom, which is, I think, why I woke up, because I actually had to go to the bathroom in real life. But Howie Mandel got to go to the Twitch Prime bathroom, so lucky duck, I guess. Apparently Best Buy still has a listing for plug and play Deal or No Deal, but it's out of stock. This is the worst. No, end God, please. So there is a plug and play Deal or No Deal. You know, I have to say I'm really interested in this. If there was like a version of Deal or No Deal that I could operate using a goofy gamepad, I really want it. What are the similar items to Deal or No Deal plug and play version? So Cutthroat Kitchen meets Deal or No Deal. Cutthroat Deal! Thank you, I'm stealing that. For next time I meet Howie Mandel in my dreams. Yeah, I have Deal or No Deal for PC, but it kind of sucks. I gotta, like, look at the game. I would see Cutthroat Deal as a Zeldathon skit now. We can't do Cutthroat Deal at Zeldathon. There's no way we're gonna get Keegan-Michael Key. But if we did, wouldn't that be cool? Oh my god. Classic DVD player, Hannah Montana LCD TV, Superman CD boombox, Disney Click Pix Max. My god. Yeah, no, the imagery I invoke of the Deal or No Deal with tricks is very good, because you have it's all about, like, the big difference of the show is that the banker's box where he sits around is literally just an ongoing party, you know, like the type of party, you know, lots of loud music, lights, LEDs, you know, going. All right, now we're feeling safe. Now we have Diddy and Engard. Engard. Thank you all for being here tonight. I think I've been talking way too much. I think I need to slow my mouth down. I've kind of been like doing a lot of businessy adult things today. So I'm kind of like, I'm in the mood for video games and talking about fun things. Okay. Oh, okay. It's time to slow down. Where's my fish? That's my fault. You know, I shouldn't have done it. Okay, concentrate. Focus up. We're here for video games and talking and MC, so yeah. Thank you. I just I'm cognizant of when I talk a lot and really fast. Oh, this is like a shmup, but I can't shoot. Fish shmup. Pretty sure fish shmup has to be a thing, dude. There's a shmup for everything. Out of here. We did it. All right. Whew. Next up, Minecart Madness. All right. This is it, man. I had that Deal or No Deal plug and play game. You're not missing much. It has cool minigame modes, though. I mean, the game of Deal or No Deal is one of the most simple game shows on the face of the planet. There is not much to, you know, miss. The various times they've tried to syndicate the show, it's never really gone. What just happened? It's not really not as gone as well as you would think. Yeah, they try to bring back Deal or No Deal on CNBC, which, for those who know, that is the channel for news and commerce. What does the C in CNBC stand for? Comedy. What is a shmup? It's shmup. It's like a horizontal shooter. Shoot 'em up. 2D shoot 'em up. Wait, isn't that what shmup stands for? Shoot 'em up? What does shmup stand for? Help me, I'm a bad gamer. Consumer News and Business Channel. Oh, wow. Real fancy, honestly. Whoa! Beaver. Those guys aren't called beavers, right? They're called naughties. The perfect home for a game show. Oh boy, Blackout Basement is a tough level. I have to probably keep my concentration on it the whole time, but we can do it. This is one of the better levels in the whole game. You know what they say? As you can see in this level, the lights turn out. Which is why I have to keep my concentration on it at all times. I used to be very good at this. Just because I kind of like know the... Shut up, MC. Don't talk. Just play the game. Wait! I hit some sort of thing on the floor. I still can't understand them bringing back Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader on Nickelodeon with John Cena as a host. So I understand the reasoning of it in that it's a show that features kids, you know? Okay, bye Diddy. And, you know, it's a show that features, you know, fifth graders. But the appeal of Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader as a family show is not a kid's show. It's more of a family show, you know? John Cena makes sense because John Cena is liked by children. I mean, John Cena is liked by everyone. I screwed that one up. Tony Hawk needs to host a Nickelodeon game show. No, John Cena can just continue remastering Tony Hawk games and then maybe learning how to make a new good one too. I'd be all right with that. Claptrap. Cog. Oh! He bit me. I almost got through that whole thing without a problem. I'm actually gonna save real quick because I would like to. I don't think I ever got this far in DKC. Well, Argitlum, I understand why. Like as far as platformers go, Donkey Kong Country was always one that's like middle of the road. Like there's much harder, you know, platformer games, of course. But it definitely was a step up from Mario. Like this game did not, you know, just, you know, let you walk away like Mario. There is usually no flying over the level except when there's warps, but you know. Nintendo platforms go Kirby, Mario, DKC. They go Kirby, Yoshi, Mario, DKC in terms of difficulty. Yoshi is also Babby game. Hello. Good to see you. Welcome. This level is a long one to fight. So I have to keep my concentration low on it. I mean, Metroid's not really a platformer. It's an action game. It can have platformer elements, though. That's why I've always been... Okay. Little Super MC Gamer... gamer moment here. I don't really like genres that much because so many games have, like, different definitions. Like, to call a game like... Zelda, an action adventure game, ignores the RPG elements. It ignores the game, the parts that do a platforming. You know, lots of games have multiple different, you know, styles, and obviously some are more pronounced. Like GoldenEye is a first-person shooter. It's an FPS. Is Metroid a Metroidvania? Pimp Caverns. All right, tanked up trouble kind of not blows. One of my least favorite stages in the game, but all the stages are good. This was a stage that if you don't screw up at all, you're fine, but any screw up is like pretty much you're screwed. It's meant as a taunt. It puts a big fuel even though you can't actually get that one. So in this portion it gets more fun because the fuel actually threatens to run out more often. The problem with this level is like you either get all the fuel or you die. So it's less like managing the fuel level is not actually a thing. Because if you miss one, you're usually dead. There's some places where you have a little bit of leeway, but like if I missed that one, I lost, you know. I hate to see it. Like the fuel level is basically for show and anxiety. Really what it is. I'm not going up there. Oh geez, I might have wanted to go up there. Oh. Beaver. Why do they gotta put in these last second beavers? Just to screw me up, dude. Ah, whew. Happy I did that on my first try. Nashville Squares, hosted by Bob Saget, a country-themed Hollywood Squares. That sounds like something not meant for my demographic or interests. What I really liked about the show Hollywood Squares, for those who don't remember it, is that there was a the people were in giant squares. It was like a giant tic-tac-toe board, right? Am I remembering that right? It was a perfect show for standard ratio. In widescreen, it would be all weird. We'd have to fix those boxes up. We could still do a nice 3x3 though. Might even be able to do a 4x4 and still get a nice resolution on everybody. Advanced Brady Bunch. Here's the story of TRG. I don't hear Brady Bunch anymore. I want to go. I want to go. What? I entered. Oh, boy. So I might be able to beat this by the 2-hour mark, which would be impressive. Uh-oh, come back. Would you consider yourself good at platformers? Yes, I'm good at platformers. Bye. I'm bad at platformers. Uh-oh. I do consider myself to be good at platformers overall. This laugh. I'm not saying I'm the best at platformers, but I think I do have a pretty natural talent for them. Just because I can react well. And I know I keep dying every time I try to talk up my own skill. I understand the irony of it. I really love how Hypercool edited the last video and Jules' video. Hypercool does really great work. I'm really hoping to commission him to do the rest of the Every Mario stuff. Right now I'm trying to kind of conserve my cash money, so I haven't talked about the next one we're gonna do, but we should have one in the works. Careful, Dawn, about asking somebody if they're going to make artwork for the stream. Any art that people make is always appreciated, but it's always super optional as well. Especially because when people do art, it's for free and out of the kindness of their hearts. I really want that. Oh my god. MC, what do you do for work? I plan charity events. I have some updates on that coming soon, in fact. Not charity events, but what I do for work. I plan charity events like Zeldathon, the Runaway Guys Coliseum. I assist with Mario Masters Coliseum, and I partner with other events to assist in a more passive way with things like I have helped out Calithon before, I've helped out Pokeathon. And other than that, I also, Direct Relief, also am like if you message us about gaming stuff, it'll either be me or Campy who gets back to you. That's kind of our thing. Like this level where it's just screw everything. Blow it up. I think one of my favorite artworks that Ryan's made for this stream is DX Racer Man, one of my illustrious original characters that we've developed on the stream. If anybody's able to link the Buru one for that one, I'd be very appreciative. Big shout outs to Proton John's community for letting me borrow all the Buru setup stuff, because I was like, I don't know how to set up an image board or anything like that. And I just looked at what John did, and it was done like 5 seconds later. There, Platinum Pikachu, I think, linked it. You know, this sucks. Oh, Snake! I miss old internet where, like, the really stupid videos were the ones that got, like, recommended to everybody. To be fair, the YouTube recommended algorithm is pretty wacky nowadays. So this level is different than the on-off switch level from before, where in this one, the lights going off is just a hindrance to your ability to platform, rather than awakening monsters. In this one, you'll see me just jumping all the time, because that's my strat, is wait for the moment to platform and then go for it. The clap traps are the hard part about this level. One thing that Donkey Kong Country does very well, and I hope some people who are maybe into like thinking about game design on a basic level can notice, is how the levels get very like the difficulty ramps up with a certain mechanic over the level. Like on those, I was doing like not really any blind jumps, but it was very close. And as this level progresses, you're going to notice that the jumps that I have to do are going to become more difficult, because the light will go out on me, or there'll be monsters in the dark and it'll take me a second to get to the light. They do a really good job at that. Oh man, does this include the Game Boys? No, I'm just doing because the remakes they're not nothing, Rom Scout. There was one Donkey Kong game for Game Boy that I played. Is that a bug? What's going on? I'm dying. Was it Donkey Kong Land? I think that was like not like Donkey Kong Country at all. DK94 is excellent. There was like one Donkey Kong Country game that was like a completely different game. That just returns in Tropical Freeze. Yeah, the main 5 and then Tropical Freeze. Maybe I'll do the Game Boy ones. I have enough time. But that'd probably be like on Wednesday or something. Donkey Kong Land was original, but... No! There's little Donkey Kong Country on the Game Boy Color, though. Yeah, but the most of those are just like one-for-one remakes, just worse in every way. Tragic. Are there big differences between them? I don't think they are. I think they're just like one-to-one remakes, just on a small screen. I don't have them. Well, that's one problem now I think about it. Thought I had them at one point. The big difference is the playability. Also, what's up, Rom? Good to see you. Hope you've been doing okay. I know you've probably been very busy. A lot of stuff going on Twitch right now, which is good. Lots of good dang charity events been happening. I've been very happy that, like, usually the charity season on Twitch, like, ends kind of, not like ends, it's year round, but like, it simmers down after the end of Play Live. But there's been a lot of stuff going on in the world that it's been like picking up, and there's been a lot of fun stuff happening. It's been really entertaining to watch. There was the Caliathon mini event this past weekend. Big John did an event, which was really fun to watch. And those are, so, you know, some of the stuff that's like closer to me in terms of what I can see. This last claptrap tried to kill me. You ever think you do a week of playing through the Rayman games? I don't know if I do a week. I'm kind of like hesitant to do any sort of like every blank challenge on a game series I've never played before, which is why like I did one Metroid game and I really enjoyed it, and I'll probably play another Metroid game next month. I might even do like a Prime, but that'd be like a slow burn, you know. I'm not in a rush to like finish games. And you know, Rom Scouts always wanted me to do some Castlevania stuff. I'll definitely do some Castlevania. Why is this man different than the other ones? I don't know, but he's dead. He's perished. Castlevania is awesome. Remember that I've only beaten one Castlevania game in my life, and it was Symphony of the Night, and I beat it twice with Rom Scout's tutelage. But it was, you know, a route where I just like went through a couple walls. But I did beat Dracula using a shield. Was that Dracula I beat? I'm happy to hear the Bloodstained is okay. I know there was a lot of worry that it was going to be bad, and I've heard basically it's okay. It's not like the greatest thing ever, but you know, hey. I've heard it's basically on par with like average Castlevania. Official name is Vladdy Daddy. Oh, I'm sorry. That makes more sense. I think I've screwed myself by having Diddy out front, because I think I'm eventually gonna run to a platform with a big man. Okay. I'm gonna switch to Donkey. Hello? It's all right. Whenever you want to. Uh-oh. Bloodstained is very good in my opinion, although there were some early troubles. I've heard that it's like smoothed out. Like all right, well, I learned. Who makes a platformer where you have to go left? People who want to make more interesting platformers. Oh. Is the Switch version still bad? I heard the Switch version ironed out some of their frame rate issues and stuff, but it's still like a lesser version. I'm not sure though. Is anyone here hyped for the remaster of SpongeBob? I've heard it is also a game that is like, I've heard it's a lot like Yooka-Laylee is what I've heard, where it's like, they have given us what we want. I don't know if we actually wanted this. Which is tragic. It's experiencing some issues as well, really? That's sad. Okay, that's Necky's revenge, so let's save real quick. We're almost done with this game. Donkey Kong sure likes to walk on air. Yeah. Also, what happened there? Okay. Oops. Time to knock out 2 today as well. I was considering it, but I do want to do like 1 per day. I'll probably play something after this. At least like an hour. Clubhouse games! Who wants to face me in chess? I'm very bad at it. Oops. I guarantee you'd beat CV1 before you finish stream. Hey, thank you, K Camper, for 300 bits. Appreciate you. All right, Gangplank Galleon. Late to stream, but should be a good one. Yeah, you're a little late to Donkey Kong Country 1. You might notice that this is King K. Rool. Whoops. Can we get some death in chat? I really should get Clubhouse games. It's really fun, Ryan. It's funny how DKC1 feels so easy now compared to 2. Really, I don't agree with that. I feel like DKC1 actually has like more hard levels than DKC2. DKC2 just has like, I think it's overall just a more, not unforgiving. It's more consistent. I am upset. It's just longer. That's true. Oh, my baby toe. What about the secret levels in DKC3? Yeah, I don't know. I'll kind of like judge what I'll do tomorrow for DKC2 and 3. I've never really like 100% of those games ever on stream or on YouTube. So it might be fun to do. I'm just not sure if I might not do them all because the idea is just beat the game. But you know, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I really got to stop doing that. The problem is I do have kind of unfortunately a busy schedule this week, which is one reason why I kind of wanted to do DKC, because it's a more consistent game series for me to play. This game has aged incredibly well. Dude, good game design, good graphics and music, they can transcend console and like limitations like that. It's one of the problems with like early 3D. Early 3D really suffered because of that. Even Baldwin, thanks for 10 bits. I thought the newer DKC's having boss with forever invincibility times was annoying, and they forgot they've been doing this from the starts. Yeah. True. You know, King K. Rool is not an easy boss, especially if you're like not experienced in it. You haven't played in a while. Gotta get used to the cycles. What do you mean, no checkpoints? Shut up, Donkey Kong. No! I shouldn't have said that. I screwed up. I screwed up a lot of things right there. Beep. I'm really glad they added King K. Rool to Smash. Like, I don't know, as far as like video game like villains go, I really like him. He's like, you know, a big crocodile dude. He's original, he's interesting, he's unique. Like, he deserved it. Especially because the Donkey Kong Country series, that, like, or Donkey Kong in general, like, had nothing. Thank you for 80 bits, Ryan. How many bits total do we need to reach the DK64 goal? It lasts through Friday, so it's already been overkill. But I think it was like 100,000 bits total. But that was supposed to be for a week, and it was supposed to be a hard stretch goal that I didn't know if it was going to happen. And so naturally, 34.1% during the first and shortest game. I forgot I had one more. No! I forget how he jumps after this credits. I think he does a long jump. Actually win. Oh, I didn't get the sub too. You hate to see it. Well done, Donkey, my boy. Who would have thought that a young whippersnapper like you could have been that bunch of no-good Kremlins? You've made an old man proud. Go and look in your hoard. I think you'll be in for a surprise. Don't talk to a man about his hoard. If I'd been playing, I'd have found everything. I'm sure there must have been some bonus rooms you haven't found. Oh, is that how you get 100% of this game? Is by doing all the bonus rooms? Honestly, this game is kind of like amazing. Congrats on your bananas. What's up, Peachy? Thank you. Like, I summoned you through the power of DKC. I think a moment of reflection is worthy, but first I have a professional review to do of Ben & Jerry's ice cream, which gets an easy 10 out of 10. They stuff too many calories into those little pints. Very dangerous. We don't. They're too good. They're too good for their own good. I'll downgrade them to a 9.8. Too dangerous. But some thoughts on Donkey Kong Country, the first game. This game was one of my first games ever. Like, I believe the games I played first in my life were Mario World, Mario Versus, funny enough, and Super Mario Bros. Versus, and then this one. It always will be in my heart as one of my favorite games of all time just because of its nostalgia factor. But it's also just a dang good platformer. It holds up. we were talking about it earlier in the chat, how this game's like, look at this. It looks good. It sounds good. It's nice. DKC returns are not included. No, it's included. We're doing 1, 2, 3 returns and Tropical Freeze. 1 a day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then if this bar is filled up by the end of Friday, I'll do 64 on Saturday. Master Neki. I don't like him that much. Queen Bee. Honestly, this game will always be one of my favorites, and I think that people should continue to give it the love and appreciation it deserves. Why isn't this on SNES Online? I don't know. Let's ask Rare. Blocks. To be fair, a lot of people like to give David Wise a lot of the credit, which he deserves. David Wise is a genius, and he's created a lot of stuff, especially in DKC 2. But he's not the only composer. In fact, why it's so tragic is I don't remember the other composers who worked on the DKC games. Because I don't think David Wise was the sole one for this one or for 3. I think David Wise was only sole composer for 2. Were the other people who worked on 2? I don't remember. I might be wrong. Wow. Got clobbered, dude. Eveline Fisher, thank you. Yeah, Eveline Fisher did half of 1 and basically all 3. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. David Wise gets a lot of the credit for these games, but Eveline Fisher, she deserves a lot of credit as well. The map theme, my theme, and lots of the ambient tracks are by Fisher. There you go. They asked Wise to rescore DKC 3 Advanced. Really? Kind of mean. I guess we're gonna find out right here. He's Sutherland. These are people you can follow on Twitter if you want. They love talking about Donkey Kong. S. Malus. Is that Steve, I believe? Isn't he the guy who retweeted Kazooie's ass? If you don't know that one. That's a fun story from the other time. David Wise, Eveline Fisher, and Beanland. I'm sorry. Okay. Do you not know the story? Robin Beanland, thank you. So there was a tweet that was like, somebody had made like fan art that was like lewd of like, it was like, can't fit that all in the backpack. And it was like Kazooie's butt, just huge, like out of Banjo's backpack, like doing like a ground pound onto somebody. It was like a smash artwork. And it sure was retweeted by him. And then like everybody like exploded in the comments being like, Steve, no! It was just on Twitter, Rihanna. It's not my search history. It was just on Twitter. It was really funny. It was really funny. I would say link the tweet, but I don't think terms of service actually allow that because that's questionable content. But it's good. Rare's always been like that. I don't want anybody to be surprised. Yeah, no. It was really funny. Like Rare's been like kind of like chill. They talked about Kazooie being pregnant or something. Yeah, the original Rare dudes were always crazy British folk. What's up, Pinstripe Barbarian? Thank you for the raid. You've reached us at the end of Donkey Kong Country. Yeah, Kazooie is always pregnant was something. This was something that was said. You know, because she has eggs. I just Googled and saw it. It's funny. Professional review of Rotten Timing. 2 out of 10. Wait, but let me see what else I have on my Wii U. Maybe we can play something for like, you know, like half an hour or something, like a little bit of a bonus. I used to spend hours trying to beat this game when I was young, and MC just does it in 2 hours. Watch some speedrunners. They can go on this. Length of pass. No, thank you. Huh. Because you all have been so generous, I will torture myself a little bit. Oh wait, this is a Game Boy Advance game. I gotta redo the cropping. Redo the cropping. Redo the cropping. That's how a professional crops his video. Wow. Aren't you cool? All right. I saw a tweet and it's I'm crying. It's so funny. Never heard of this game? Yeah, you should feel blessed. Tomorrow, today, we finally hold that competition. Whoever gets the most medals will be the jungle hero. Now, these medals are important, so don't let anybody steal them. I'll just keep them here for safe storage. What's up? Wahahaha! I guess I'm the jungle hero now. Since you chumps don't need these medals, I'll just take them all for myself. And don't even think about trying to get them back, monkey brains. See ya. No, I'm only doing the country games, Peachy. I'm doing this as a bonus since I don't want to go offline yet. Oh no! Now we can't hold our tournament. Jungle Beat killed me, dude. I still don't like Jungle Beat that much. All right. I don't really want to do a tutorial. Let me out. Oh no, this is after Wrinkly's death. Yeah. The game's like, why I hate Jungle Beat as a game. Jungle Beat sucks because it requires you like really do combos well, and like the levels are less platformer and it's more of like a score attack game. That I'm not a fan of that personally. Like I don't think it's a bad game. I just don't like it myself. I think it's a pretty dang good game. There's some good music in it. There's some cool boss fights. There's a lot of cool level design, but I didn't expect it to be an arcade style game. Not really, no. Well, I mean, I knew what it's going to be because I played it when I was like a kid, but when I played it in 2015, I just hate having to replay levels because I didn't combo well enough or whatever. Oh, are there people who don't know why this game is bad? This game is controlled with only the L and R button. And I guess I'm pressing A from time to time. This game is... I love Donkey Kong. Please make sure you all know that I love Donkey Kong, but... And I don't think this is like the most horrible game in existence or nothing. But... I like Donkey Kong for a few reasons. Donkey Kong Country, Donkey Kong 64. I like Konga. I like the characters, but some of these are a little bit iffy. Thank you, Quasimodo. Got gifted a sub, so paying it forward. Also, happy almost anniversary. Thank you, yeah. So if I press A, I get to use a special ability that lets me do pasta power. I'm sorry, Banana Slamma. Whose decision was it to put ZR as the default Wii U menu button? I will find them, and I will let them know that was a bad decision. All right, let's do some actual levels. Banana Bungalow. The bongos were fun controls for me. The only problem is they weren't always spawned fast enough. They were okay. I mean, one thing that's actually kind of tough is while you're playing the game and commentating at the same time, it's actually really hard to get a decent bongo sensitivity for the clap meter. For the same reason that when I was playing Mario 3D World, my commentary would just make tiny Goombas go flying. I want that. I don't know what it is, but I want it. A crystal coconut? So one thing that's really interesting about DK King of Swing, which we're playing right now, is that there's in fact a sequel to it called DK Jungle Climber, and it's a DS game. I don't remember which I thought was worse back in 2015 when I did the every Donkey Kong challenge thing. But I remember that the DS version was arguably worse just because you had like way too much vision. And like because they had more power, they got to make more dumb mechanics that didn't really work. I don't know. I still don't think these are like the worst games ever. I do like this like that, but I just... Like, I'm having fun right now. It's the later levels where things start getting jank that it becomes a little bit of a problem. Do I have to climb to the top or to collect all the bananas? I think I might be collect all the bananas. Might have been get to the top. What console is this on? This is a Game Boy Advance game. I'm playing it on my Wii U because it was released on the Virtual Console. Thank goodness, too. Because playing this on an actual GBA would be tragic. Playing this actually on a GameCube controller would suck if I put it in my Game Boy player. Because, like... you'd have to use the GameCube controller, like, L and R button. Which would not work for this game because they're so, like, the analog part. When you think about it, this game is just Snake Eater Simulator. I understand that. So here's an interesting mechanic. We're gonna start getting into mechanics now. Where if you grab these things, these wheels, you can turn different parts of the thing. The problem is platforming in such a way that you can actually hit these good is difficult. Thanks for watching, Don. Have a good night. Thank you all for being here. I know the first night was supposed to kind of be a chill night, but you guys kind of made it very fun. Oh, I had something to talk about. I had something to talk about that I wanted to talk about during DKC, but I got completely distracted by like everything. Last night, am I screwed? Okay, it resets. Last night, me and my friends, usually on Sunday nights, we have like a movie night. They hosted and I kind of show up. Oh, okay. Apparently you can just turn that forever. And we watched Paul Blart 2. They watched Paul Blart last Sunday, but I had to stream. So I didn't get to see Paul Blart 1. I've never seen Paul Blart 1, but I watched Paul Blart 2. And I gotta tell you, that movie... I understand it's supposed to be stupid, like it's not supposed to be taken seriously. That said, wow, I lost some brain cells last night. And the funny thing is, I got really mad because there were parts that legitimately made me laugh. I'm looking pretty cool. So if you take a look at this, this is a mechanic that I always hated. Such positivity. This looks painful to control. It's pretty easy to control. It's less about the control. It's more about the stages itself. You were mad that you liked it. I get that. Yeah, no, I didn't think it was, it was a bad movie, but I don't think it was supposed to be a good movie. I'm dead. Oh my God. They had like 30 frames of animation of like Donkey Kong being squished to death. How do I recover my hearts? Apparently if I just press B, I can just get more hearts. That's pretty cool. No, it was pretty good. The Paul Blart was good in a bad way, honestly. I'd recommend Paul Blart if somebody was out there. It's like, my brain is tired of being like responsible, and I just want to watch something really dumb. By the way, the character Paul Blart actually kind of sucks. Apparently he didn't suck as much in the first one, according to my friends, but he sucked a lot in the second one. Like, he said a lot of things that were like, Paul Blart, I think you kind of suck, dude. Saying things to his daughter, you know, like the classic, you can't wear that if you're going out, dear. Like, oh, all right, Dad. When it's implied like his daughter's like 18 and going to college, and telling her she can't wear out like a pretty dang reasonable like bikini or like a bathing suit to the pool at the hotel. My God, I'm gonna stop giving Paul Blart 2 commentary now. Whoops. But I was joking earlier. Why is it this game? I beat Con Country 1, Snarfy, and I decided that I wanted to. I didn't want to go offline after 2 hours, and so I looked for other Donkey Kong-esque games on my Wii U. And what do you know, dude? This is for GBA, right? Yeah. Hey, tag your Paul Blart spoilers. Ah, right, I'm sorry. Paul Blart is a mall cop who does extraordinary things that a mall cop would not normally do. This game is so good they needed to put it on VC. This game was so good that they didn't need to make a VC on the Switch. I really like the Switch Online. I wish the Switch Online could be a full VC in that you could purchase it and like it not be a subscription. If they made Switch Online an optional non-subscriptional thing, and actually put games on it, I'd be pretty happy, and more systems. Wii U is only good for a few games in the Virtual Console. I disagree with that. I think the Wii U has a pretty dang good library. And the controller is awesome. Are you saying online NES hockey isn't enough for you? No. And also, I don't use NES Online for the multiplayer capabilities. I tried it once. I wish the Wii U had gotten every VC game that the Wii had. I mean, it technically did until the Wii shopping channel shut down, because it has a Wii in it. Please note that my experience of loving the Wii U gamepad for its size is exclusively because I have huge hands. Oh yeah, no, Switch Online is cheap. I also, like, know that one day Switch Online will not exist. And do I lose access to all those games? And does my Switch that used to be able to do certain things no longer able to do them? Who is this man? That would be a good boss if he was. It's actually fine. Wait, what's that wham from? Hold on. That sound effect is in another Nintendo game. I know that sound. It's used in something. Probably a stock one. No, it's not Duck Hunt. I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna beat the game now. Maybe. Probably not, actually. How do you beat this man? I thought you say you didn't play this game again. I just want to know how to win. Maybe change time faster. I don't understand. Charge. Yeah, I tried doing that before, and it I don't know if I like need to hit him in the butt or something. It doesn't seem like it, because charge takes way too long. He laughs at me. Switch your character from Donkey Kong to King K. Rool. Jump to full extension. Yeah. Even that, I still didn't seem to get it. booty bumped him, dude. I booty bumped him. Wait, that was just practice. What? We're going to have a little attack battle on this jungle of square panels. Oh, dude, he goes forever. Dude. What the heck? Where'd he come from? You know, these mechanics sure suck. Cool. Oh god, he can just jump at me. He doesn't have like a charge animation when he's on the ground. You know, this really is abysmal. Ooh. Is there any strats for the second phase? Feel free to share strats if you have any. If you don't, feel free to look them up. Oh, Bob! Ooh, I got him! Is this some kind of Newgrounds DKC ripoff? Maybe dodge his charge and attack from behind. It's easier said than done. Movement in this game is not particularly innovative. I mean, it's innovative, just not very good. Like, you can't speed up how fast you turn. So by the time you realize where he's gonna go, there's no chance to, like, hit him. What's up, Sammy? Oh! It seems like doing them on the edge is good. Oh, dude. Oh, he goes faster. What? What? How did neither of those hit? How did that not hit? Oh! Cool. So I'm remembering why I hated this game suddenly. Because I also don't even think this is the last phase. It might be. I honestly couldn't tell. Good night, random doodles. Yeah, no, you have to repeat the race. You have to do the thing. Does he take your bananas if you lose the first phase? No. So you like need to hit him in the side at some point, which is very hard to do. I got him. All right, here we go. Cool. What just happened then? I sure wish Donkey Kong moved, like, further away. I really wanted to dodge that. I think it's really unfair that his invincibility, like, his attack is so much better than mine. I'll say that that doesn't hit. This is DK King of Swing. This is a bad game. Yeah, I got him. Where it hurts. Are you dead now? Did I win? I don't know if that's the actual game over or not. Look at him go. DK just drives away inside Dr. Robotnik's egg. There, I did the first world and the last level. What is this remix? That's the entire game? That's not the entire game. I played the first world and the last level. I didn't play the rest of the game. Is the rest of the game like that last level? No, it's more like the level with all the cranks and stuff. There's a lot more like mechanics like that involve on the going like but there's some really bad levels in there so you saw how Donkey Kong moved to there like ooh. Like there's precision platforming based on those mechanics and it's really tough. I like this remix. It's like off-putting. IGN Gates game is 7.8 out of 10. Said it has a lot going for it despite the graphics. I think the graphics are like the best part, honestly. Looks good. The color palettes are nice. Donkey Kong's good. The sprite works fine. Oh, I got one crystal coconut. What's in the extras section? This is tutorial mode. Please get me the heck out of here. Time attack. Nope. What's Jungle Jam? Dixie Kong! Let me beat Dixie Kong. I can beat Dixie Kong! I did not know this existed. I just gotta follow Funky. He's gonna clear the way for me. Hey! Hey! I mean, that's kind of cool. I didn't know about this mode. This mode actually might be, like, better. I'm gonna be Funky real quick. I don't want to play this video game anymore. Hey everyone. I want to stop by real quick on this screen and just say thank you for watching and being here tonight. I don't have any good background music to like. There we go. Just thank you guys for being here. What happened to my finger? I cut myself with a knife. I was cleaning it. It's actually very funny. So I hurt my finger here. Music, you're too loud. I hurt my finger, and then I also, like, it's never gonna autofocus, but the tip of my finger also got hit recently. Yeah, it's never gonna autofocus. Oh, it kind of did. You can't see it, though. But the tip of my pointer finger also has a very small cut on it. but that's like not from a knife. I think that actually got hurt from my iPhone's mute button. This is a great series playthrough. Yeah, the first couple nights are going to be kind of slower. Tomorrow night's going to be a longer stream. Tomorrow night will be like probably 4 hours. But tonight, Donkey Kong 1 quick, and we even did some King of Swings, so happy with that. Lots of stuff going on in life right now. I, of course, will keep you up to date on everything. Because there's so much going on, I will keep you up to date. But for now, my friends, I'm going to leave you in the gentle hands of Jiggy11. He's my buddy, and he's playing Grand Theft Auto. I don't know how he is at role-playing, but let's go judge him harshly. Just kidding. Yeah, I'm going to go celebrate anniversary in like an hour. Art? I don't think we have any. I think it's too late for that now that I've started the raid. Yeah, there's no more art on the posted, so. Oh, there is one. Hold on. Cancel the raid. Dunny, you submitted an art. Thank you. I just now saw it. One piece of art in tonight from Dunny B. Williams. Cog. It's like Pog, but it's Donkey Kong. It's Cog. Thank you for this. I appreciate this a lot. Pog. Okay, now we're gonna raid Jiggy, all right? Thank you for that, Dunny. I appreciate you a lot for that. That's very good. All right, give my love to Jiggy, and I will see you all back here tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern time for Donkey Kong Country 2, my personal favorite in the series, which means we're gonna have a lot of fun with it. New emote, please. We already got enough of those. Before you go, make sure you follow. And follow the archive channel, Super MC Streams on YouTube. That's all I gotta say. I love you all. You guys are great. Talk to you tomorrow.